Hi everyone. We thought why don't we discuss something about health drink. I'm sure many of you have so many queries related to health drink and what is the best health drink in India, especially for the kids. First thing first, what is your criteria to choose a health? Is it the advertisement? Is it the catchy, tagline that amaze you, or is it some unpronounceable, keywords they use often especially in the health drink advertisements, which get your attention? Yeah, because see, these people are very smart, right? They know how to catch your attention. So either they will be adding some catchy tagline which is like you cannot avoid or you cannot ignore, and they will put some unpronounceable unknown name in their advertisement, and which will give you a feeling like, oh my god, if my child doesn't get this, then what am I doing? And maybe they will show some graphics or something where they will put up some graph or something which will tell you that the nutrients, like especially the micronutrients, vitamins and minerals, the product contain more and more, like 2 to 3 times more vitamins and minerals in their product. So for all these three crucial point, you cannot ignore, and you end up buying that product, right? So if you are the one, okay, please put it in the comment section, like what is that you actually see before buying a health drink. Okay, so now let's discuss, if these are the criteria that you look for, what should be the criteria rather to choose a health drink. There are very simple 6 things you must remember, and let me tell you, it is not only about health drink. Be it any kind of food that you are buying, you must see these 6 points and then decide whether you are going to buy it or not. Okay, so let's take this thing very seriously, that no one can fool you just like that until and unless you want yourself to be fooled, correct? So what are these 6 points? First thing is, always check the backside of the package. Okay, always check the backside of the package, like what is written there. Okay, so first thing, backside of the package. Second, when you flip the packet, what you are going to see, look for the first ingredient. What is that first ingredient there? Then the second one is, what is the positioning of sugar? Any packaged food, there will be sugar. So what is going to be, where is that sugar is positioned? That is also very important. Third thing, whether they have hidden sugar or not. Now I have talked about this hidden sugar many times, that I keep telling you that there are at least 63 names of sugar which can be there present in your food, other than spelled SUGAR. So if your product is not written sugar is there, but still sugar is there in some other name, probably you don't know that name, you're not aware of that name. So you have to see the positioning of sugar, and then you have to see where are the hidden sugar. So for that, you need to know a couple of hidden sugars name, which I will be telling you. Apart from that, how many ingredients are there? If the section has long list of ingredients, stay away, because lesser the ingredients are better. And then, what are the names of ingredients? Do you know these names? Have you ever heard of those names? Like, if the names are something which you have never heard of, then probably you have to make a distance from that kind of a product. After all, it's a food, right? And you are grown up, you should be knowing all the name of this food ingredients. If the ingredient list is only mentioning about chemicals, bunch of chemicals, you should be staying away. Now when you know what are the things that you have to see, if you have any health drink at this point of time in your house, just quickly go and bring that pack. If it is not available, the photographs are available in the internet. so you can check where your favorite health drink stands actually. So what I have done, I have basically, I have done a comparative studies taking 11 most popular health drink available in Indian market. Now who are they? Like it includes of course Complan, Horlicks Growth, Bournvita, Boost, Amul Pro, Pediasure, then V Nourish, the new one, Maltovita or Manna Health Mix or Patanjali product. So basically I have tried to I have tried to basically include a wide range of products which are very, very popular in Indian market as of now. And I was trying to figure out which is the health drink that I can actually recommend you. Okay, I can actually recommend you and I can tell you that yes, go for this one, this is pretty safe. So what is the first one? As I have said, the primary ingredient is very important, the first ingredient. So what is the first ingredient? If you see whatever products are available in our market, they can be categorized into two. One is malt based and the other one is milk based. Now I can give you a quick example. Horlicks is malt based, whereas Complan is milk based. Okay, so I'm saying Horlicks and Complan again and again because then you can understand what exactly I'm trying to say. So if Horlicks and Complan, like they're malt based or milk based, most of the health drink available, they are malt based, but Pediasure or Complan or Horlicks Growth, they are all generally milk based. Now if you see the positioning of sugar in all these your favorite health drink, where is this sugar placed? You'll be it's very shocking, or what should I say, like it is actually shocking that in most of this health drinks sugar takes a very immediate position, like either it is in the second position or maximum it will be in the third position or something like that. Now why sugar? Why I'm mentioning sugar again and again? If you see a kid, the kid in your house, how much sugar they actually need, starting from maybe 6 teaspoon, maximum 11 teaspoon of sugar is allowed. Now it includes all the visible as well as hidden sugar. Imagine from 4 years to 15 years, okay, I'm giving you a wide age group range. 6 teaspoon to 11 teaspoon is the limit, including hidden sugar as well as your normal visible sugar. If this is the allowance for your kid, okay, now see, whenever you will be seeing where this sugar is positioned in your favorite health drink, maximum of them will have in the second position. You check your Complan packet, you check your Horlicks Growth. Horlicks has mentioned in the 4th position maybe, but for most of them it is in the second position. That means, what does that tell you? That sugar is the largest, most used ingredient in that product. Okay, I repeat, sugar is the second largest concentration of ingredient which has been mixed in that product. Okay, so now you know what is there. Now I was very wondered to see this V Nourish, they had sugar in this very first position. So whenever you are just checking the ingredient list, sugar is the first thing. Okay, so just try to understand that what you are actually feeding your child. Now if sugar is there in the second position itself, how much of sugar is there? Like when you can argue with me that I will give only 1 scoop or 2 scoops of this health drink per day to my child, right? If it is only 1 scoop or 2 scoops, how much of sugar that will take? It can take up to starting from 2 to 3 teaspoons to up to 4 teaspoons, okay, 4 to 5 teaspoons sometimes of pure sugar that you are giving to your child in the name of health drink. And now you know the limit, like how much of sugar actually you should be giving. So this is the case. This is the case for the only sugar. Now imagine this is only sugar. I have not even tapped hidden sugar part. Hidden sugar is still there. Now, what are this hidden sugar? Which are like, you'll be seeing very common names like, maltodextrin, or glucose syrup solid, or liquid glucose, or sucrose, or corn solids. These are all nothing but sugar. I repeat, maltodextrin, glucose syrup, or liquid glucose, or sucrose, or corn solids, all these are basically sugar. But it's just that if you read it, you will not never feel, or you will never thought that you'll never think that this is also sugar, but this again comes under sugar only. So if in most of the product, if you check immediately whatever you are giving to your child, if the second ingredient is sugar, the very third and fourth ingredient will be any of these. So basically from second ingredient onwards, it's only sugar. Okay, either it is in the name of SUGAR, or it is some other name of hidden sugar. Correct? So this is the situation. Now you look at the number of ingredients. I can give you an idea. Okay, what I've said, that number of ingredient has to be less, right? Less number of ingredients, better the quality. I just tried to give, calculate how many number of ingredients are there in our common favorite health drink. You'll be shocked to know it's minimum of 11, minimum of 11 till up to 20. Between the number of ingredients are minimum of 11 to 20. So this is the range of, ingredients they have. Now the norm says lesser the better. If you think that 11 is a very less number, then you really need to get it checked. Then not only this, that there are various names you'll get to see, and probably you feel that maybe those are very important, like malt extract, skimmed milk powder, soya protein. These are like basic ingredients. But then they will put some edible vegetable oil to provide the calorie and the fat, and then they will start adding additives, okay, which basically makes the product tasty and very, very addictive. You will see most of the kids love Bournvita, right? Because it is chocolatey, and kids refuse to drink normal milk, like a plain milk. Either they will only drink it with Bournvita or something, some kind of chocolate flavor, or there's a huge range of flavors available. So they make their product addictive by using sugar, maltodextrin, glucose syrup, liquid glucose, corn solids, all that products. So this is the thing. Apart from this, they will keep throwing what should I say, like terms at you to make you more confused. It has DHA, docosahexaenoic acid, very difficult to pronounce, correct? It's very difficult to pronounce, and you must be thinking, if the product is very difficult to pronounce, it must be very, very good. Not really always. Or even if the name has a value, it doesn't mean the product will give you that. Make sure, be very clear about that. It might contain L-carnitine, or inositol, or taurine, or this kind of products. Okay, so basically, generally they sprinkle a variety of amino acids or amino acids derivatives, right, in their products. Apart from that, list of chemicals like stabilizers, emulsifiers, coloring agent, okay, flavoring agent, acidity regulator, all these things will be there. After that, now see, what happens when these products are made, or they are manufactured in a factory setup, after going through a hell lot of processing, the product doesn't contain any nutrient. Why? It's very simple, because for any nutrient there are three basic enemies, okay, oxidation, light, heat, and air, air. So if it is there, then there's a good chance that these nutrients will get destroyed. After going through such a terrible processing, most of the ingredients just they just don't contain any kind of nutrient left, right? So if they have no nutrient left, then how they can clear the certification, right? Then they had to put some additives as in like any vitamins or minerals or something like that. They add that thing then. Now you must be, you can argue with us that no, they have vitamins, right? They have added minerals. Then that must be good. Yes, it must be good. Only if the vitamins or the minerals, they are actually absorbed and assimilate in your body. If there are vitamins and minerals which are not getting absorbed, which are not getting assimilated in your body, then how come that is a good thing for you, correct? So most of that, it is a clear study which shows that these vitamins and minerals, in most of the cases, they are not consistent in absorption. Whenever these artificial vitamins and minerals are being added to the food, they are not consistent in terms of absorption or assimilation. So that means what is lost is lost. You cannot really bank on those additional additional vitamins or minerals much, right? But these advertisements show you beautiful surveys, right? They show you beautiful surveys like how this study gave them a very good marks and all that stuff. If you're smart enough and if you want to see that where is the exact paper, like where is the exact paper that has been published, or where the study was published or who studied it, all that stuff, you will get to see the vested interest is very, very clear, very clear. Now, most of the time this kind of studies are we get to see that there are biased research methodology, or they have a very small sample size, or it's a completely biased study in general. Okay, just to prove their point, they make this study and just put this result on you. Okay, so this is the thing. So now the question comes, are these health drinks are actually worthy of your price, the price that you're paying? Because these are always not very pocket friendly, right? It's a good amount of money that you have to spend to get this kind of product. So is it worth it? No, not really. It's just that these advertisements have made you believe that if you're not giving your child a health drink, probably you don't qualify as a parent. Probably you're not doing all for your parent. As a parent, you're not probably fulfilling your parents' responsibility towards your kid. So it is all made up, and it is all just given like that. They have fed you like that, the way they put their advertisement, and every time they just want to make you feel deprived, or you are not complete, right? Always there's a gap, and that gap they want to address. So do not fall for this advertisement trap. I believe you're literate, I believe you're educated, right? So try to use your knowledge, try to use your power. Just read the level and then decide what you are going to feed to your child. Now, if I'm saying no need of health drink, these are all marketing gimmick and all that, then what shall I give? That's a standard question, because most of the kids refuse to drink milk. The point is, if your child refuses to drink milk because of lactose intolerance or any kind of milk allergy or any that kind of problem, simply avoid milk. It's not that without milk kids cannot survive. It's not like that. So try to avoid it. If your child is they doesn't like the taste of milk, what to do? You have multiple other options. You can make your own health drink at home. If possible, just add a little bit of cardamom, little bit of haldi, right? Just try to bring a different kind of a flavor. Just try to add some flavor to it. If you really want to boost the energy and the protein content and the micronutrient content of that milk, then feel free to add mixture of nuts. It's very simple. Take mixture of nuts, roast them, and then grind them and keep it in a bottle. All you have to do is just keep it in a bottle, preferably in your refrigerator. Whenever the child is having milk, add 1 teaspoon or 2 teaspoon of nut mix or powder, basically that nut powder in the milk. Then it's done. It's that simple. If your kid is interested, or you can try adding sattu in the milk. Even that is also very tasty. So if you want to look for the options, there are plenty. Why not some sagu? Why not some sagu dana? Why not some wheat? Why not ragi? Why not there are barley itself? So there are huge palette of options that you have. All you need to do, you just need to look for it. If you are convinced what I said, that how you're wasting your money, if you are convinced, then just try to look for it. You will get the right product. And on top of that, if your child doesn't want to drink milk, it's absolutely fine. There are no need to force your child to drink milk, or to push them to drink this kind of health drink. Health drink is not at all necessary, provided you're feeding your child 4 times a day and a well balanced meal. If your child is having a breakfast, lunch, evening snack and dinner in a balanced meal, he or she doesn't need any kind of health drink. Trust me, being a mother, I'm telling you all this thing out of my experience as well as my bookish knowledge and practicing knowledge. So it is really not essential. What, apart from this balanced meal, until and unless the child is going outside and playing, okay, the vitamins and minerals or the nutrients that we are talking about or you're thinking about, that is not going to get absorbed. Feeding things will only supply the raw material, right? Now your body has to use that raw material and assimilate in their cells. So until and unless the child is playing enough, playing under the sun, or playing in the evening or whatever, this assimilation is definitely not going to happen. Bye. Stay happily healthy and stay safe, of course. Bye-bye.